Hey, why are hurricanes normally named after women?
Because we're the strong ones. Go women power.
No, because when they come, they're wet and wild. And when they go, they take your house and car.
Are you kidding me?
Totally accurate.
No, just no. You're an idiot.
Really him. Really him.
You're a victim.
Here we go, CSI.
Got a message for all you boys out there struggling. God gives a woman eyebrows, she shaves them off and draws on her own. God gives a woman hair, she dyes it a different color. God gives a woman boobies, she either makes them bigger or smaller. God gives them a butt, next thing you know, they're either on Nutrisystem for like 90 years or doing squats every single day. A man told me this once, and I wanted to pass that information along to you. If God himself cannot please a woman, what makes you think that you have any chance at doing the same? So the point is this: stop stressing so hard, buddy. Get yourself a beer or a whiskey, smoke a cigarette, put a dip in, do whatever the you want, and stop worrying about what you can't control.
Oh, say less.
There's a book called The Unicorn Delusion, and it's really good for women. And it actually says, it's from a man. He's the author. He says that women are delusional because they think that their looks, vagina, and personality is special to men, but that's really not what keeps you. That may attract you, but that's not what keeps you.
Yeah.
And that is what shifted my dating as well, because I used to be one of those people like, oh, I'm so pretty, but like, so many other women are more beautiful than me. What is going to make me stand out to a guy?
Yeah.
How I talk to him, communicate, how I make him feel, my character.
Game is game.
My ex taught me, no matter how good of a man you are, you will never be good enough for a girl who isn't ready to be a woman.
You've confused attention from men wanting to fuck you as actually having real value. Unless you're a prostitute or an OnlyFans model, being fuckable is worth nothing. And that's exactly why men don't talk to you as much after they fuck you, because that's all you were good for. You turning down that man who actually likes you because of all this attention from men who you think like you but only want to fuck you. If you're so valuable, why haven't you been proposed to yet? Because women of true value get marriage proposals. Because you're not valuable. You're just fuckable. There's a big difference.
There's a 100% complete difference. And I'll even take it a step further. Just because a man asks you to marry you, don't mean nada. Nothing, zip, zero. Because guess what? Guys will play their roles until they're done with you. It's when you actually get the whole wedding and the whole vows and the whole sanctification from a priest or in the whole United States federal government involved, when they're actually like, okay, this guy might actually like me. He might actually want to spend some time with me, sacrifice his life for me. But outside of that, a guy will play his role for the longest.
Modern women love themselves so much that they think they deserve the men that they sleep with, even though those men do not commit to them. And then they come back and scream trauma.
Do you think that the women that are showing off on social media doing a lot of these things, they think that's self-love, or is that actually a lot of insecurity?
I think it's narcissism. I think most modern women are very narcissistic. They're usually obsessed with themselves. They think that they're 10s. They think that they're special.
I don't see why women dislike Pearl so much. They call her a pick-me all the time. Like, she ain't doing nothing but speaking facts. And I feel like the women that really dislike her just don't like themselves or something like that. She be speaking facts. 100%. Now, she got some things that she have done in the past, like when it comes down to content and things like that I don't necessarily agree with. But outside of that, when she's speaking about what's happening with modern women and modern men and, society and where we going with it and how the whole dating and relationship and marriages aspect is going, she be speaking facts.
I'd rather pay a prostitute so she leaves when we're done, rather than sit here and put a bunch of money into a chick and then taking her out for nice dinners, buying her shit, and you get the same result in the end anyway. You're still paying for pussy.
I am the one, the way you're
If he wants a sandwich,
You make daddy a sandwich.
Got that right.
most of the time.
No. Let me ask you this. Well, okay, let me ask you this. If me and you out and somebody say something slick to you,
You punch him in the face.
you want me to smack him in his mouth, right?
Right. Say that quick, douche.
So if I take you on a date and I say, look, baby, we gonna go Dutch.
No.
Exactly. If we walking up to the car and I don't open your car door, what do you say?
Open the door.
You better believe it.
Yeah, no, I am with you. I think
So you make daddy a sandwich.
I think.
Look, I say this. We as men always ask women to be submissive to us, which is 100%. That's what we love. But if you really think about the aspect of everything in a dating relationship and a man and a woman relationship, who really does the submitting? It's really the man that does the submitting. Think about it. I got to open your door. I have to put you first. I have to make sure you're safe. I have to do things that you don't want to do because it's not ladylike, or it might not be as safe as it is for me than it is for you. It's so many different things, so many different ways that a man necessarily have to put the woman first. So that's him naturally submitting to her.
If a woman is not glad to shut up, if she's not glad to go sit down somewhere, if she's not glad to just be in your presence, she is not the woman for you. Let her cook.
So I think I'm just about over being your boyfriend. I'm leaving.
Explain something to you about women, okay? If you like me and I don't like you, but I like that you like me, I'm going to keep playing with you. Now, if I like you and you don't like me, I'm gonna like you so much more. But if I like you and you like me, eventually I'm going to stop liking you. It's simple.
What the hell did you just say?
That's why it's necessary for a woman to actually like a man a little bit more in a relationship. Because if she like him more, then she'll actually stay. But if he start liking her a little bit more than she liking him, a doomed relationship. I mean, go look at the divorce rates and look and who filing for divorce more. Who leave relationships at a higher rate? Make it make sense.
If you put 100 women and 10 men on a deserted island, in 100 years, you'll have a thriving community of men and women and boys and girls. But if you put 100 trans women and 10 men on a deserted island, in 100 years, you will find skeletons of 110 men. Follow me for more common sense science.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
The fact that a woman will get in a car designed and built by a man and go to a studio that was built by men and sit on a chair that was built by men and talk to a camera that was built by men and tell the world that men ain't shit shows she is worse than low IQ. She's a bad person. Men have built a society so safe in the West that women can sit on TV and hate us. You couldn't do that unless men built you a safe society in the first place.
Gentlemen, I'm only talking about getting into a relationship with women who openly declare that they're going to follow you and their actions show it. I'm not talking about modern women. We're talking about women who are an asset. Far too many of us spend our time trying to manage unmanageable women. Leave them. Like I said, judge a woman by her actions, not by her looks.
Exactly.
Boss, what do women really want?
I don't care what they want. I only care what they respond to. See, my focus is a little bit different from your other guests. There's what women say they want, there's what women think they want, and then there's what they actually respond to. I'm not an academic, I'm not a theoretician. I'm interested in what works on the street when it's time to date and mate. And what women actually respond to is not what they say they want.
So what do they respond to?
They really respond to a guy who's a challenge, a guy who's a question mark, a guy who keeps them guessing. You see, in the beginning, the less attractive you are physically, the more you have to rely on your attitude. And that's what I wrote my book for. I wrote my book for the average-looking, even ugly guy who goes out there in the real world and tries to be a nice guy, gets his head kicked in.
It's a famous saying, nice guys finish last. 100% true. But there's another saying, fellas, don't try to understand a woman, because women understand women and they hate each other.
Well, let's be nice. Yeah. Let's be nice. We don't have to go there. I mean, you're not wrong, but you didn't have to say it. I mean, good Lord.
Hey, check this out. Go watch another video because that'll help me in the YouTube algorithm. Like, share, subscribe, and I'm going to get with y'all in the next video. I'm going to give y'all 2 to the side. I'm out.